Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. Tomorrow I am going to start work on building the aluminum frame for the greenhouse, assembling it. I have the instruction manual, so I hope it goes quite smoothly. I got the two custom sized blocks cut, this one, and there's one down the other end. They charged $10 to cut them, so I thought that's all right. So I've got to mortar those in place, and then tomorrow Isabella's husband, Martin, is coming down and he's going to help me assemble the aluminum frame for the greenhouse, because I think I'll need two people. It's probably a little tricky getting all the walls up and the roof on and everything. Hopefully it'll go well. It looks like the aluminum framing for the greenhouse can all be put up, and then the glass or the glazing can be put in place after. So that'll be nice to be able to build it all and then take my time putting the glass panels in. I still have to go down and pick up the putty, the window putty. It comes on in rolls, and you peel off the backing, stick it in, and then place the window in place. I've never done that before, so another new thing for me to try out. The two shelves that'll run down each side of the greenhouse are being made, so I think they'll be ready in about 2 weeks is what she said, so I'll have to drive down and pick them up. Perfect. Okay. On with the mortar. Okay, here I go. My gap's about right. It's looking good. Little high here. Little high here, okay. Gotta tap that down. That. Okay, I think that's good. So now I need to fill in my cracks with the mortar. All right, I'll let that set a bit before I smooth it out. Okay, on to the next block down here. So right after I finished doing this work last night, all my mortar work, it poured rain, and it was the hardest rain I've ever seen. And I thought, oh my goodness, is all my mortar going to be washed away? But it wasn't. It was okay. It certainly cleaned the blocks off, that's for sure. Yeah, it was a hard rain, thunderstorms, rain, and I think we're getting more tonight, so I've got to bring my succulents back into the greenhouse tonight before I go to bed. Okay, this one's going in place. Line it up, get my gaps even. That looks pretty good right there. Ease it down. Okay, that looks good. I'll let that set and then clean it up. I'm going to look around and see if I can find some kind of a seal for the bottom between the cement and the aluminum frame of the greenhouse. You can get those rubber seals for garage doors. They're quite long. That might work. I'll also have to secure the frame in place. So I'll have to, drill into the concrete and put some screws just to hold the frame so it can't lift out in a strange wind or anything, just to secure it to the foundation. It's been a beautiful day today, a high of 28 degrees Celsius or 76 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got all the upper capper blocks done on the greenhouse foundation, so tomorrow I can start assembling the aluminum frame. I'm really looking forward to getting the greenhouse all built and assembled. It'll be really cool. It's getting very late in the evening. The sun has set. It's getting dark out. We're expecting a big thunderstorm tonight. Hopefully it'll rain overnight, and tomorrow will be a nice day to work on the greenhouse. So I'll see you then. Well, it's 10 o'clock at night now, and we're definitely getting the rain. Here's a look outside now, and our power is out. It looks like it's out all over the neighborhood, maybe even the city. So it's just steadily raining. There was a chance of hail, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any, at least not at this time. Hi everyone, it is the next morning after the big thunderstorm and the power outage. Martin is over helping me put up the greenhouse frame. He is Isabella's husband. Hi Martin.
Hi.
Yeah, just a little over 13.5, aren't we? About 13.5 and a quarter. Pretty close.
Yeah.
I think that'll do for now.
I think so, because it is flexible, like it's not super rigid.
Once we're screwing it down, it'll be more critical.
Yeah.
We went to the hardware store and we got the Gator drive concrete screws. So that's going to hold the greenhouse frame into the foundation so it won't blow away in a windstorm. Over here, you can see that the frame has holes in the base here, so we're going to use those to drill down into the concrete and bolt the frame down. Once we've got it perfectly lined up and centered on the foundation, Martin and I searched around and found the right pieces that sit on top here. So we've got the 3 pieces for the frame and the 2 that go each side of the doorway here. So we're going to screw those in place now. There we go. We got our hardware on these pieces already. Down here. And this one will go in the other corner here. Just like that. Wow, does that ever fit nicely?
We can actually probably go and see if we can like stick the tape measure.
Yeah.
Just to be sure. It's coming together.
Yeah, it's exciting, Laura.
It is exciting.
So after much trial and error trying to find our corner posts, we finally got the right ones. Martin figured it out. So we've got the angle at the top here, and they are labeled, but it was just a matter of there's so many pieces to look through that it's tough to find the right section, and eventually your brain figures it out, and Martin figured it out. So we're just putting those in place, the 4 corner posts, and then we'll have to brace them. And then I think we'll be completing the side walls. That'll be next. We have the 4 corner posts in place now, so you can start to see the volume of the greenhouse, at least in my mind. So this is really exciting, getting it together.
Yes.
We've got some dark clouds rolling in, but we're just going to ignore that, pretend it's sunny out. So here's the progress. We're starting to get up the right side wall, all the vertical pieces, the cross braces down here. We've almost got both walls up, so we've got to put the top pieces across here, and then we'll be starting on the A-frame for the peak, which will be quite challenging. We have the top plate across the wall in place now, so we'll start on the one on the other side then. We've got both of the top of the walls in place now. So, moving forward, the next step is to put the central peak across the roof with the 2 triangular braces each end. It's going to be really tricky. We'll have to get out the step ladders, I think. So here we go. We've got the roof peak out, and we think this might be a 3-person job. 2 of us to lift the peak with the end pieces on it, the rafters, and then 1 person to secure them to the sill plates here. So hopefully it'll go well. Our next step is to put all the rafters along the roof there, all the different panels. Looking pretty good. We got 2 more to go on the roof. It's starting to look like a greenhouse,
Yeah.
not just a pile of aluminum. Uh-oh. What you gonna do when they come for you?
I need some grease.
It's her side of the yard.
I see.
We have his and her side of the yard, so that's her side, this is my side.
Nice.
That solves all problems. Now, I cleaned up the other one, didn't I? Yeah, right there. Okay.
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 Now let's see how that works out. This one doesn't have. Oh, let me get this one. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, our next step is the front and rear header bars. So there's vertical posts that go up. Somewhere. There's a series of holes there. And one hole down here.
Unless.
And we gotta get this in the bottom too.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There you go.
Martin is framing in the door here. We've got the 2 verticals at the back in place. It's getting pretty strong, this structure, as everything gets bolted together. The sun is slowly setting over here, but we still got probably a good hour, maybe an hour and a half of daylight. We'll keep going as long as we can. Still making progress in the greenhouse, getting more of it assembled. Amazing. Martin and I have finished up for tonight. The sun has set long ago. So we made a lot of progress today. I was really, really happy. So there's still a lot of finishing details like framing to do for the doors. Yeah, a few more panels, figuring it all out. But basically, the structure is up. Really happy with it. It looks amazing here. Really nice to have a fantastic greenhouse. Here's a shot of the back of the greenhouse. So the door is going to face the other direction. It'll be towards the bonsai area, and the back will just be glazing back here. So that is it for tonight. Got the greenhouse framed up thanks to Martin, and Julie and Monica helped, and Laura a little bit. So yeah, that's the hardest part of this work done. I've just got to finish the assembly, the doors and everything, and then put the windows in. I'm standing inside the greenhouse, and that is all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.